David Gregory, moderator of Meet the Press, is at the White House for us this morning. David, good morning to you.
Good morning, Meredith.
You just heard Newt Gingrich. He said the president is in real danger of becoming Jimmy Carter instead of Ronald Reagan. This tongue lashing of Republicans, is it the best way to make a deal?
Well, we'll see. I mean, let's remember, he doesn't have to work too hard to get the bill passed. He's going to have the votes. Presumably, he needs a couple of Republican votes in the Senate. They can have that. The original goal, however, was something much more bipartisan. Why? There's two big things, two big icebergs looming out there. One is that the banking industry needs some healing and needs a lot of money to do that, and you have a budget coming up. So the president wants to get off on a better footing. He's got two disadvantages. Even his allies on Capitol Hill say that the spending in this bill, he said in Savannah Guthrie's piece, of course there's a lot of spending. It's a stimulus bill. Well, even the spending, by the admission of his allies, got out of control. Number two is the president has the job of conditioning the American people to understand, accept, and support a tremendous amount of spending, not only in the stimulus bill at a time when we already have $1 trillion deficit forecast this year, but when there is a banking bailout, a third version of it that is coming down the pike to the tune of what could be $1 trillion. It's very difficult to get your mind around that. The president's got a lot of work to do to explain to the American people why that's necessary, why banking is so important, and why the stakes are so high, and I think he's still got some more room to travel on that road.
Meanwhile, this economic stimulus package, is there a chance that this will pass in the Senate today? And if it does not, how devastating would that be for the administration?
Well, certainly time is of the essence because they want this by President's Day. It's getting closer. The truth is, if you listen to the president talk about this, he thinks $800 billion is in the neighborhood. So he's giving room to come down from where the Senate level is now at $920 billion. That includes tax breaks, some relief for middle-class taxpayers with the alternative minimum tax being reduced. So those are areas where they can sacrifice some spending and still get it into the ballpark where he can say this is a success.
Okay, and David, what's coming up this Sunday on Meet the Press?
Well, more debate about all of this, the stimulus, the banking bailout, and more. We'll have Senators Ensign and McCaskill, Congressman Frank and Pence, a lively debate on these matters.
You can say that again. We'll see you on Sunday. David Gregory, thank you.
Thanks.